guys, welcome back to Black, White, and the Grays. I'm Kylie. I'm the farmer here on our small farm located in Central Oregon. We are a garden zone 3 and we also have a frost risk all year round, so it can make things a little bit difficult, but not so bad once you get the hang of it. It's a big learning curve. I'm standing out in front of our small garden. We call it the family garden, and I want to tell you my most favorite thing I've grown in here. Well, might be one of my most favorite things that I've grown. So the garden, she's quite sad and cold. That was our chicken hospital we used this fall, and I neglected to take it down. It worked great. And the stalks of sunflowers are all still up. It's just a mess. Right. Well, here we are in the small garden. This was our family's garden for vegetables and produce for a few years now, and we just kind of outgrew it. We want more storage for crops. We needed more space. So we plant all of our storage crops in our 14,000 square foot market garden, which is where we also sell cut flowers from and produce to restaurants. So this garden this year is, my goal is for it to be my sanctuary. I want to be able to come in here, not sell a dang thing from it, and just be able to sit in my rocking chair and pray to the Lord and just have quiet times out here and tea and invite friends over, and it's just be a relaxing, peaceful retreat to come in here. It typically always is. I love this garden so much, even when I was growing just food for the family, obviously, but then last year we did sell some lettuce out of it and some flowers. But this year I would strictly like to just have it for my own enjoyment and my own bouquets and what have you. I want to fill it to the brim with poppies. So that is my goal this year, is to fill it to the brim. I saved a ton of poppy seeds from my garden in here last year. If you go and look back at some of our older videos from this summer, there's a ton of poppies that we grew on there, and most of them I saved the seeds from. A lot of them I didn't, and they're going to volunteer all over the place, which is going to be so freaking awesome. Here I mainly bought our seeds. Well, I have my own, which is a ton. If you know poppy seeds, they are like a grain of sand and they're extremely small, so this is a crap ton. Then I also repurchased some of the same varieties because I wanted to make doubly sure I had them because I love them so much, from Baker Creek. And in years prior I have ordered at my gardener, which have done amazing. He has the Shirley Double and I think the Paver poppies. They live forever in here because they're all over. They pop all over. The wind poppies, their seeds like to travel, and they're light and they go in the wind and they go all over the place, which is why I love them. Poppies, some of the things you need to be aware of with poppies is they love the cold. So you can plant them in the fall, and if you're in a milder climate, you can plant them in the winter. We are not, so the fall works great. I haven't planted them in the fall except for the ones that have self-seeded on their own, just because come spring I'm refreshed and ready to go and have more energy to plant. All the seeds I'm going to show you right now in this garden are the ones I got from Baker Creek this year, which is where I bought most of them. They have an amazing selection of the peony poppy, or the breadseed poppy is another name for them, which they are gorgeous. We had our local garden tour. We are on it each year, so if you're wanting to come to the farm, that's a perfect time to come for the Coop and Garden tour. And everyone who saw these thought they were peonies, which they look like peonies, so the flower is just so beautiful and so gorgeous. And they were in full bloom most of them were in full bloom at the time of the garden tour last year. So I just wanted to flip through these real quick to show you some of the varieties you can grow for poppies in our local area. Now, these do not do good for cut flowers. Their vase life is really short. It can last 2 days. That's even with searing the bottom of the poppy, the stem. If you sear it with an open flame or put it in boiling water it's a common technique for flowers that don't last as long, and they still only have a vase life of 2 to 3 days, which is very sad because they're so gorgeous. Also, another reason why I'm growing them in this garden is so I can enjoy them without having to cut them. I can still cut them, and then once you cut them, you increase their blooms. But most of these, not all of them, are the breadseed or the peony poppy variety. Like this one is, and most of them are still in stock at Baker Creek. If they say they're out of stock, always check back. I get emailed when they're back in stock. They come back all the time at Baker Creek. It's very rare this early in the season, if you go to purchase these and they're out of stock, that they never will come back in stock. Traditionally, they always do. This is the frosted salmon. This picture is good, but there's more colorings than what this picture is showing you. It gets a little more, I don't know if variegated is the word, maybe. Just, yeah, with the brighter, look, it gets really bright pink down in there. These are gorgeous, one of my favorites, and I'm gonna say this over and over again. These are beautiful, and I'm growing them just for a different change. They are, because of their cream color, they're not as vibrant and as beautiful as all the other ones, but they're still gorgeous, and they add some variety. These ones are wild. A couple ones like this that are just kind of wild. This is the lilac pom-pom poppy. This one I've never grown before. I'm super excited. This is a new variety for me. It's the black peony poppy, which is a dark purple. I am pumped up to grow this. I can't wait. I wasn't able to get my hands on the lilac pom-pom poppy, but I saved so many seeds from that last year that I'm confident that I will have it again. This one is so pretty too. The Flemish antique poppy. The scarlet, also one of my favorites. The scarlet peony. Oh, got 2 packs. The amazing gray. I grew this last year. I got some of the lighter colors where it's almost like light blue. And I was really hoping for some of the darker gray colors. I didn't get that, but hopefully we're gonna get it. We're gonna try it again this year. Crimson feathers. I also have another variety that I thought I ordered, but I guess I didn't, is the black swan poppy, which is gorgeous. I definitely saved seeds from that last year. It's similar in coloring, but it has not as many feathers. Well, it's the crimson feather, so it doesn't have as many petals. This variety, I'm pumped up. It's a new variety for me also. It is the poppy hens and chicks. Look at that. Look at the center of that. I can't even handle that. They say it's great for drying just the centers. Now that would be great for cut flowers. That'll last a while. But the petals are still seriously gorgeous, but the insides, I just cannot wait. And drying it, putting it in dried flower arrangements, that'll be gorge. I'm gonna put this picture up because this one doesn't have a picture. I'll get it from the Baker Creek site. I'll put it here. This is the rose feathers poppy. And if I remember it, it's gorgeous. And then I have my own, like I said, which has most of those varieties except for the ones I said were new for me this year. I'm gonna take you inside. My hands are freezing cold. And we're going to get some tea. And I'm gonna show you what I got from Floret so that you know, because it's awesome. The rest of the poppies. This video is just completely about poppies because I feel like they needed their own video this year. That's how excited I am. So every garden tour when we come in this season, it's just gonna be a poppy update because this garden, all 900 square feet of it, poppies, baby. I'm excited. All right, let's go. Welcome back to my kitchen table. I got myself some water, as you saw. I thought I was gonna get some tea, but I just felt like water. So I got my laptop here. I am going to be, oh no, crap. I am on Floret's website right now. I have my order, but I haven't received my Floret order yet. I think they're just inundated with a ton. But also, even if I did have my order, you wouldn't be able to see the color of the poppies anyway because of their packages. They're very cute, but there's no color on them. They have a lot of the same varieties as Baker Creek as far as the peony poppies, or they call them on this website the bread seed poppies. So if you find a variety on Floret, try Baker Creek, and vice versa. If you're able to get a hold of them when they come back in stock, do that. I bought California Poppy Cream Swirl. This gorgeous buttery looking flower, and I cannot wait to grow this. This is the first time variety for me. This also base life, not great. What I love about Floret's website is anytime you click on one of their seed varieties, like this one, it goes underneath, it'll have the product description, shipping and delivery, and how to grow it. And underneath how to grow, it'll tell you how to grow. It'll say how to grow from seed, how to grow poppies, how to grow. These also do not want to be transplanted. Next, I got the bread seed poppy flowered mix. I think I just got that because I think I have all these. Can you ever have too many? The last one oh nope. The last one I got is the California Poppy, the Thai Silk Apple Blossom Chiffon. And I just got 1 pack of those. Then I got this, it was listed under a poppy, but it doesn't look like a poppy, and it's hardy, and I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna list it in here because I am gonna grow it in the little garden. It is the Stock Vintage Brown, and it is really gorgeous and really unique. I've never grown anything that looked like that. If you guys have ever grown poppies and know a lot more information about them, let me know in the comments. It's really fun and helpful for each other to share our information. And we are going to be attempting to grow Iceland poppies, but they will be in our market garden, and when I go over our cut flowers, I will include those in that. If you have any tips on growing those, I hear they're kind of difficult, let me know in the comments. And that is today's video, guys. I thank you for coming along with us. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.